children.
Okay.
God damn.
Let's go. Like this. Let's want to see. I want to show people how I'm doing it on my pad. That's why.
W Baldo. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's a baldy W.
So you can see how I do this.
Stories like Jeff's remind us that tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country.
That's right.
Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh. And look where Biden took us.
That's
very
right.
low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
There she is. The better version of Michelle Obama. Better version. That's right. All Democrats are mad. They are mad.
Melania's work has yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they enter the workforce. Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act. This is so important. Thank you very much, John. John Thune, thank you. Stand up, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Is it deep fake? It passed? It just basically punishes social media companies. I mean, fuck them. Fuck them. That's what I think. I think fuck them.
Thank you. And thank you to John Thune and the Senate. Great job. To criminalize the publication of such images online is terrible, terrible thing. And once it passes the House, I look forward to signing that bill into law. Thank you. And I'm going to use that bill for myself, too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online. Nobody.
That's right. That's right.
That's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you.
The deep fakes of Trump.
But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were
very accurate,
murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities all throughout the world. Because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies, they are now strongly embedded in our country, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast.
Amazing. This is great.
The pointing's wild. Yeah, it is.
I love it.
That's something special,
These
right?
people, man, they just can't deal with anything.
I want to thank Tom Homan and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE, law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement.
Yeah, people like him.
Have to. Last year.
Thank you, manager. Really?
A brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Lakin Riley, the best in her class, admired by everybody, went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia.
Down here.
That morning, Lakin was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Lakin was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then sent loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released
Pure
in
evil.
a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Lakin's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
Ooh, are they gonna sit? Ooh, are they gonna stay sitting? The complainers?
Last year, I told Lakin's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety.
That's right.
It's a very strong, powerful act.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Exactly.
That would make sense.
It's ridiculous. These people,
What
the
about
Democrats.
the mineral deal? He gonna get to it. Usually he talks about Ukraine at the end. I've watched like 10 of these.
It's called the
Trust me.
Lakin-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never
Trust me,
ever
like,
forget
he
our
does the same
beautiful
thing every time.
Lakin
That's right.
Riley.
That's right. Ridiculous. That this has to be, talked about. At all. It shouldn't even be.
Thank you very much.
Promise? For sure.
Since taking office, my administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown
Okay.
in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you.
Ever.
Ever in history. Okay, this could be just, kind of random here. Kind of like.
The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
They're not getting up for that one.
Oh, man. Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. Ain't none of them getting up for that.
Ouch.
Thank you. Joe Biden didn't just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them to overwhelm our schools, hospitals, and communities throughout the country. Entire towns like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before.
Nobody's ever
Beautiful
seen it.
towns destroyed.
Yeah.
Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address,
Oh, I could just.
we are achieving
turn this
the great liberation
Oh,
of
it's
America.
kind of in the way. Wait, is it? No, well. Yeah, a little bit. I guess I could close it.
But there still is much work to be done. Here tonight is a woman I have gotten to know, Alexis Nungary from Houston.
Hello.
Wonderful woman. Last June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered.
What
Arrested
the
and
fuck?
charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border.
That's right.
The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis,
That's
I
wild.
promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter, and earlier tonight I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge.
Wow.
A pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
Oh my.
Wow.
Wait,
Wow.
didn't I say he wasn't gonna do this?
Wow.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
He did it. I was like, there's no way it's gonna happen. I didn't even think of him doing this? No. Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much. All three savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's
Savages.
murders were members of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang, they say, in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang, along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels, as foreign terrorist organizations.
Right. Absolutely. Should have been this a long time ago. So long. It's so ridiculous. Wow. Wow. What are they going to do? They're not going to clap?
They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them.
No.
Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed
say
into
not.
the U.S. by the Biden administration. But now every last one will be rounded up and forcibly removed from our country, or, if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever.
That's right.
With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle.
Wait a minute.
Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz.
Come on, man.
There he is.
In January, Roberto and another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande near an area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to
Cartel
me.
Island.
When heavily
Sounds like a
armed
bad
gunmen
place.
started shooting at them. Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your great courage and for your line of fire that you took, and for the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always honor you. Thank you, Roberto, very much.
What a nice guy.
Anyway, like I was saying, they sure can't do anything now, can they? Nope, they can't.
Thank you, Roberto.
Democrats are really in big
And I
trouble
actually
now.
got to know him on my many calls
Imagine being against that.
to the border.
Right.
He's a great,
Yep.
great gentleman.
I'll get to read that on Twitter tonight.
The
Right.
territory to the
It's
immediate
insane how
south of
people
our
are against
border
all
is
this
now
shit.
dominated entirely by
Ridiculous.
criminal cartels
They
that
love
murder,
criminals
rape,
more than they
torture,
love
and exercise total
anything else.
control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The
That's real
cartels
bad.
are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. I mean, how can you support this? Like, literally, how can you support this? They're literally insane. That's what they are. They're
Damn, they're just
completely
sitting there, huh?
Months ago,
incredible.
Just sitting there.
authorities, because of our tariff policies being imposed on them, think of this, handed over to us 29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country.
Well, that's
That has
convenient.
never happened before. They want to make us happy. First time ever.
That's real convenient. Yeah, you just get
But we
them.
need Mexico and Canada to do much more than they've done, and they have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into the USA. They're going to stop it. I have sent Congress a detailed funding request laying out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than current record holder President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders.
That's right.
Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it.
Oh, boy.
It's like he's eating something.
As we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and towns.
That's right.
Uh-oh, speaking of that sanctuary city shit.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Here we go.
In recent years, our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics.
That's right.
Many
Over there.
jurisdictions virtually ceased enforcing the law.
I love how they basically just got tired of yelling.
Repeat offenders while
They're just sitting
weaponizing
there
law
now.
enforcement against political opponents like me. My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck. Cash, wherever you may be, good luck. Good luck.
All right.
Bond,
The Epstein files, what about that?
good luck. So important. Gonna do a great job. Cash. Thank
There he
you.
is.
Thank you, Cash.
Read the list. He does.
They've already started very strong. They're going to do a fantastic job. You're going to be very proud of them.
I mean, what's the book there for, right?
We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve. They have to get it. They have such a hard, dangerous job.
Yeah,
but
what's
we're
in
going
the
to make it less
binder?
dangerous. The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will respect it.
There's no way.
This also
There's
includes
no
our great
way.
fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice.
These idiots.
That would be insane.
1 year ago this month,
Yeah.
31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably wonderful person and a great officer, was gunned down at a traffic stop on Long Island. I went to his funeral. The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests, too. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer Diller's service, and when I met his wife and 1-year-old son, Ryan, it was very inspirational, actually. His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie.
Thank you,
Damn.
Stephanie.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
21 prior. Yeah. Catch and release. It's just like a fish. How does this happen?
Right. Exactly. Ridiculous. Democrats.
Stephanie, we're
Liberals.
going to make sure
Idiots.
that Ryan knows his dad
Crazy.
was a true hero, New York's finest. And we're going to get these cold-blooded killers and repeat
That's the
offenders
Epstein
off
list?
our streets, so we're going
Yeah.
to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get him out of here.
There's no way that's
I've
the
already
Epstein
signed
list.
an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass
Absolutely.
that into permanent law.
Absolutely. Why the fuck not?
There's no shot.
What the
I'm
hell?
also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers.
Is that a yeller again?
So they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed.
Another yeller?
They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed. Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
Man, those Democrats, they got nowhere to go. Oh, man.
The hairline? That's why his dad's wearing a do-rag. Yep. Yep. It runs in the family. Hairline's insane. Yep.
Okay. Right there.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh.
The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep, that's what happens.
Well, that explains the fucking hairline. Holy shit.
That's what happens.
God damn.
Fucking
Wow.
doctors don't know what they're fucking talking about. A lot of times, yeah.
Holy shit.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Bro, the content president. Oh shit.
I don't know if he even noticed. Well, but good for him. See, look at that. Oh, Trump's a bad
Pensions gonna be
guy.
wild? Yeah, true.
Trump's a bad guy. Oh, man. Trump's a bad guy. He sure is, boy.
Man.
Thank you, DJ.
That was the guy that was shielding Trump? Oh yeah.
DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%.
Wow.
Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission
Here we
to
go.
make America
Healthy again.
chaired
Here you
by
go.
Our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy.
There he is.
The hand. Oh right, yeah, forgot about that. It's
With
another
the name
one.
Kennedy, you would have thought everybody over here would have been cheering.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Right?
Our goal is to get toxins
Fucking
out
idiots.
of our environment, poisons
Oh,
out of
man.
our food supply, and keep our children healthy and strong. As an example, not long ago, and you can't even believe these numbers, one
Autistic.
in 10,000 children
Yep.
had
Autism,
autism.
yeah.
1 in 10,000.
I know this script.
And now it's 1 in 36. There's something wrong. 1 in 36. Think of that.
For
right.
guys, it's like
So
way
we're
more.
going to find out what it
Yeah.
is, and there's nobody better than Bobby and
like
all
1
of
in
the
20.
people that are working with you. You have the best.
I mean,
to
like I said, this doesn't need to be
what is going
perfect.
on.
Another yeller.
Okay, Bobby, good luck. It's a very important job. Thank you.
1 and 2. Every other person's autistic. Another yeller. I never imagined this many crash outs.
Thank you. My administration is also working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. A few years ago, January, little
God,
John
I don't really care that
and her
much.
husband discovered that their daughter's school had secretly socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns.
Oh, uh-oh.
They, them pronoun, actually. All without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January, thank you. Thank you.
They, them. What the fuck? I'm sure this totally happened. There's a chance it did. I don't know. Maybe not.
Right.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
That's right.
Hear a lot about that.
I also signed an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth.
That's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gotta be
These are
okay.
the easy W's.
Yeah. So easy. Ridiculous how
And now I
easy.
want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie.
The worst lie.
Man.
And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
That's right.
Unless you're fat, then you're not.
Right, unless you're fat.
But besides that,
because we're getting wokeness out of our schools and out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone. And we feel so much better for it, don't we? Don't we feel better?
That's right. That's right.
Our service members won't be activists and ideologues. They will be fighters and warriors. They will fight for our country. And Pete, congratulations.
Thank you, Pete.
Congratulations.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
there he is.
And he's not big into the woke movement, I can tell you. I know him well. I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years.
That's not a
and
surprise.
that all armed services
Of course
are
not.
having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services. What a difference.
Right.
Yep. Not a surprise at all.
Not at all. Treating
And
them
you
like
know,
shit
it
the
was
whole time.
just a few months ago, where the results were exactly the opposite. We couldn't recruit anywhere. We couldn't recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country, and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
Damn.
Win after win after win.
Oh,
Tonight,
he's
by a young
mad.
man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that Call of Duty. Jason's father,
Call of Duty?
grandfather,
The
and
video game?
great-grandfather all wore the uniform. Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school,
name drop.
a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant
This
student
address
with
is
a
the longest one.
4.46, that's good, GPA. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Oh,
Good for him.
there he is.
Good for him. Good for him. Good guy.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. The Corps of Cadets.
The content president.
He really is.
Oh my god. Man. That's crazy. And he hasn't even brought up Ukraine yet either.
Yeah, right.
Like, I think we're only like 60% done.
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the
Yeah.
long gray line, Jason. As Commander-in-Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future. As a
Crazy.
first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect
Nice.
our homeland.
Instead of Iron Dome, it's like one above that.
Yep.
I like that. Yeah. The Golden Dome.
Make America domed again. Wait.
Ronald Reagan wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible,
You
actually.
got the Golden Arches and the Golden
and other
Dome.
places they have it. Israel has it. Other
No, okay.
places have
That's
it.
correct.
And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you. But it's a very, very important. This is a very dangerous world. We should have it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before.
Wow.
To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding.
Right.
More boats.
My boat's
And for
for the
that purpose,
coast.
I am announcing tonight
Uh-oh.
that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to
Wow.
make so many ships. We don't make them anymore very much.
Yeah, we ship them
We're going to
over.
make them very fast, very soon. It will have a huge impact. To further enhance
Make
our
ships
national security,
American again.
my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal.
Nice. There it
We
is.
started
There it is.
That's another bingo.
Yep.
That's another bingo.
Today,
Bingo.
a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things
that
having to
BlackRock?
do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others.
China.
Others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure.
good.
38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal.
Right.
They died of malaria. They died of snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice place to work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die.
That's pretty
The
bad.
most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration
see.
for $1. But that
Boys.
agreement has been violated very severely.
Oopsie.
We didn't give it to
Me.
China.
Fix this.
We gave it to Panama, and we're taking
That's-
it
it's
back.
fine.
That was a fucking, that was a sweep. That was a sweep. We got the whole, yeah, we knew it was going to happen.
And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good
The
luck,
Dollar
Marco.
Tree Canal.
Now, We know who to blame if anything goes wrong. Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it. He got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes. And I'm either very, very happy about that, or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
He's doing a great job.
Missed a few. I'll go through the rest of them. Man.
Great job.
Man.
And I also have a message tonight
Marco.
for the incredible people of Greenland.
Oh,
We
Greenland.
strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security. And I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
That's right.
We will
Absolutely.
keep you safe.
Oh, shit.
We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before. It's a very small population,
Man.
but very, very large piece of land, and very, very
One way or
important
another,
for
huh?
military security.
Is that right?
America is once again standing strong against
America.
the forces of radical
Land.
Islamic terrorism.
Nope.
3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most
Who did that?
embarrassing moment in the history
Jeez,
of
I
our
wonder.
country.
Who
Tonight,
did
I'm
that?
pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist
Wait.
responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
What?
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And I want to thank especially the government of Pakistan for helping arrest this monster.
Thank you,
Oh.
Pakistan. Wow.
This was a very momentous
Pakistan
day
W.
for those 13
Yeah, really.
families who I actually
don't hear
got
that
to
a
know
lot.
very well.
No, you do.
Whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over
Pakistans.
42 people, so badly injured on that fateful
I
day
forgot.
in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown that when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people.
Here
I
it
spoke to
comes.
many of the parents and loved ones, and they're all
Yep.
in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call. Every one of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords.
Nope. Nope. Greenland, one way or another, is diabolical. One way or
By
another.
the way, we're gonna get it.
And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia.
Here we go.
But a lot of things
It's
are
coming.
happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine.
Yep. Here we go.
Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict, with no end in sight.
Yeah.
The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense.
I've seen that.
With no security, with no anything.
Here we go.
There it is.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Yes, she did, doesn't she? Fucking idiot. What a moron. She's so mad. Oh, man. Fucking moron.
Holy shit.
The Russian young people, the Ukrainian young people, they're not Americans, but I wanted to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine, by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending.
Unbelievable.
And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened.
It is, yeah.
And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening.
350
Biden
billion.
has
I've heard
authorized
that.
more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine.
Here we
The
go.
letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time
Wow.
that is convenient for you.
Damn.
I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia
Nope.
and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
I'm sure the Democrats don't want peace. They don't want anything.
Man.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
The Democrats love war and hate peace.
They sure
It's
do.
time
So
to stop
true.
this madness. It's
Sure
time
do.
to halt the killing.
Everybody knows it.
It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff. The previous administration barely lifted a finger to help him. They knew he was innocent, but they had no idea where to begin. But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine,
Damn, she old as
that we
fuck.
would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that.
95.
And they are here tonight.
Damn. Damn, that's old as a motherfucker, right? God damn.
Can't quite smell it. That's right. That's okay.
Seems pretty good for 95, yeah.
Oh yeah? I can't see. Oh, her, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, she looks really good. 95, wow. She looks great. Yeah.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us.
I mean, it's a bit more than...
As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for the past 78 years. I just happened to go there last July 13th for a rally.
Oh boy.
That was not pleasant. And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot. Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector. When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound. Corey knew instantly what it was and what to do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors, we thought they were gone and they were saved. So those doctors had great talent. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their 2 beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
It's still crazy to think, like, when was that? That was like 6 months ago, something like that, right? No, actually, that was almost a year ago now. Damn, it doesn't feel like that. It don't feel like that at all.
No. To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on. Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country more majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason.
Oh, here we go.
I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
That's right. Absolutely.
Oh, we going all the way. Oh, shit.
That's right.
All right. Saved by God.
Thank you very much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon, Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy
The complainers.
us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation.
That's right.
That will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country.
That's right.
Because we are a country of doers,
Oh, what?
dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean strode into the unknown wilderness and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels.
Rock and stone.
Like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam,
Not being tired
and
now?
the towering
No, we're halfway
Golden
done.
Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities. These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause
Best
of
campaign
American
speech
liberty.
ever.
And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth.
That's right.
We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
That's right.
Damn. Manifest destiny past the moon.
That's right.
We're gonna put the flag on the sun, if you can believe that.
Yep, that's right. Make America
That's right.
Sun again.
And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit.
At
And
night.
we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day we will stand up and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve.
Somebody else is walking out.
My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future, because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before.
Ever.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless
America. Clap, 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 clap.
They're leaving so fast, bro. They're gone. What's in the binder? I don't know.
Time to leave.
Yeah, they roaching out.
They sure are. Boy, they are not happy.
Man. It's 2 hours, just like I said it was going to be 2 hours. They said it was going to be 1 hour, it's 2 hours. Teleprompter isn't on. I don't know. Man.
Great job. Thank you. Great honor.
Man.
Right, there you have it, Andrew Kraft here now in the anchor chair with some of the recap of what we just heard for a little over an hour and 40 minutes.
Gulf of America.
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Gold card.
Key focal points that you have heard him
Actually,
discuss
I think that's
throughout the last 43
yeah,
days.
this has happened. This happened.
Tariffs,
This happened.
the
This happened.
crisis,
This happened.
including crime,
This happened. This
including
happened.
the wars
This
between Israel
happened.
and Hamas and
This
Russia
happened.
and Ukraine.
This
and
happened.
so many of these issues that we have heard
This happened.
from President Trump
Oh
and
my
candidate
God.
Trump as well. You see him there.
Oh my
greeting
God.
members of the Supreme
Bro.
Court, members of his cabinet, senators
One,
as well, as he makes his way
two,
out of the House chamber there.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is
we're
it?
gonna keep this
Three?
shot up because we have
Jesus.
joining us now my colleague Austin Westfall here
Man.
at the Live Now newsroom, and our friend there at 24 Site News, Tom LoBianco.
The
who
Pocahontas,
helped
but like,
us
was that
get
really
through the
unexpected?
2024 campaign.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
I'm just gonna bring down the audio there on the House floor.
You missed
I'm gonna
one?
ask
Wait,
Tom
did I?
this first.
What? Did I
You know,
miss one? I
Tom, a
didn't
lot
miss
of
one,
these
did I?
speeches, sometimes they're about, or most
How'd I
times
miss
they're
one? Why'd I
about
miss one?
the theatrics
Oh, didn't we?
and the showbiz quality
It's
and
three.
the partisan antics.
Oops.
so to speak.
Yeah, no,
because you
you're
can
right.
make the
You're right.
argument,
You're right. We
that
didn't get
this
the
was
fake
somewhat
news
of
media.
a,
He
cookie
didn't
cutter
say
Trump
that.
speech. We've heard him say
Yeah,
a lot of
I
these
made a
things
mistake. All right,
before,
that's
but some of the
double
antics
bingo.
being proffered there.
Double fucking
by
bingo.
some of these
Wow.
Democrats. I'm talking about Al Green, the Democrat.
Well, this isn't really too big of a surprise. Random person. I mean, I feel like it's not. I mean, I guess. Look, I guess we can count it. All right. I guess we can count it. It doesn't change a whole lot because Canada, they didn't talk about it being a state. But yeah. Now, did the Democrat do themselves any favors with that crash out? Fuck no, they didn't do anything.
It was so bad.
Yeah,
So
they
bad.
didn't do anything.
That was so bad.
Like it's just they're just yelling and fighting and shit. What about
Making themselves look like morons. Complete fucking morons.
Greenland? That was about it, right? That's what he said.
You kind of expect that.
Random personal insult. No, yeah, I didn't expect him to just bring that out.
But you know, it's
Not standing for the kid with cancer? Well, I mean, you know.
Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert
Man,
standing up.
what a fucking day, man. That's crazy.
Throughout his speech, and I think that really
Amazing.
He didn't mention Palestine? No. Actually, you know what? That's interesting. He didn't talk about that at all. Yeah, now that you bring it up, he didn't. I'm thinking about it. I didn't hear anything about that at all.
Things where there used to be. Pretty
Oh yeah,
routine
Palestine.
decor.
Oh yeah.
Something as official as
Nothing.
you know,
He
granted,
did?
it's not officially a state.
He did, maybe like a sentence or two,
Yeah,
but that
not
was
really.
it. I didn't see a whole lot about it.
There were a few moments though that, and I have been covering and following.
Now
these
leave
types of
Canada
speeches for a
alone?
long time that
You
I've
think
never
so?
seen before. One was
The
president
hostages?
signing,
Oh,
or
yeah,
showing
yeah,
signing
yeah,
an
of
executive
course.
order, to the audience before him. Hadn't seen that before, but also, and correct me if I'm wrong here.
You only mentioned getting the hostages back, but not Palestine directly. I thought those were different hostages, but who knows?
Tried to pausing the president's speech. I mean, that was very, very different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, look.
Did this be a content holy grail? Yeah, this guy. I mean, like, it's just there's always like crazy shit that happens. Give me 1 second. I use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Because everyone hates him.
As he walked in and said,
For
"This is not
absolutely no
normal."
reason.
He's on the House DOJ subcommittee, the House Oversight Committee. She used to be in the Obama White House as a budget staffer. I mean, there's so many facets of this that were
Yeah, that's good.
heightened,
I like it.
increased
Good enough.
over, you know, what we've seen before. And I think y'all
And when I come to art,
context of
all
what
art
the
is good
first
enough to me.
month and a half
Because
has been like.
art is
You know,
just
I mean,
art. That's all
for
it is.
everything that was stated inside the
all it
room,
is.
there was a lot that was
That's
not
art.
talked
That's
about.
all.
You know, you heard the Democrats yelling about the January 6 convicts who were pardoned repeatedly. So everything is incredibly heightened. And this also comes within the context of there's a government shutdown potential. You know, these are all the folks that are going to have to vote on that before March 14th. You know, about, 9 days from now, 10 days from now. So, I mean, the tensions are running incredibly high.
This is the eye is too
Yeah, and
small.
we see the president there about to exit the House chamber right now. We're going to keep these shots up. Remember,
What a
we're getting
day.
Democrat
Holy
vote
shit.
very, very
What a
soon
day.
here from Michigan
Sorry about that.
Democratic
We're
Senator,
back.
the
We're ready to
freshman,
go again.
Alyssa Slotkin. So bear
Oh,
with us
man.
here. If you are watching, just want to come
Hey.
on camera to introduce
Hey,
everyone,
Zeus.
who is here. 'Cause we
Mentioned
know a lot of you have
hostages
been
and Abraham
watching,
Accord.
myself,
Oh,
Peter
okay.
Pratt,
Yeah, I
comedy
guess
on
there
True,
is that.
true, yeah.
So what would you guys rate it? 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. What's the rating,
That's
boys? What
definitely,
y'all think?
that's like a 10, man. That's like, what a great speech.
That's a 10. A lot of people liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of 8. I would say it's probably about an 8 to a 9. I'd say even a 9 with some of those unexpected, like crazy things happening. I'd say probably like 8.5. 8.5, yeah, pretty good. What I have, maybe even a 9, maybe a 9. Yeah. I would say that was decent, right? And Bernie's live raging. Yeah. No, I'll look at some of that shit, right? But man, oh man, you think the rebuttal is going to be an epic crash out? I bet it probably will be. I would expect it to be. I would be disappointed if it wasn't.
That's right.
Of course, right? Fucking disgusting how these Democrats have the audacity to wear pink in solidarity with women negatively impacted with Trump's policies, and then be stone-faced sitting by a woman injured by a man in women's sports. Well, I mean, it's just, it's all for optics, right? I mean, they don't give a fuck about women. They don't care about any of
That's
that
right.
shit. They just care about looking like they have the right opinions. That's all.
Right.
That's it.
That's all they ever
And so,
fucking care
yeah, I
about.
mean, like, what else you really going to act like that is? When's the rebuttal? I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen or where that's going to be or anything like that. I have no idea. Let me see if I can pull up the Bernie Sanders thing and watch it real quick. Bernie Sanders bird. I remember that. Yeah, is he live on here? No, he's not live on here. I don't know where he's live at. But anyway, in a half hour, yeah, fuck, man. It's on his Twitter. Fuck. All right, let me see if I find it real quick. What's he up to? He's not even on Twitter. Where's he at? What's he doing? Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, why both sides so damn shit? Yeah, I don't know. And, bro, you gonna be at this till midnight if you let it? Or we not gonna go that long. I'm gonna fucking get some food in a while. But not quite yet. And let me see what this is. Okay, we got the clip. Thanks, Mage T. I appreciate it, bro. Let me see. I get it pulled up.
Can't get to work because they don't have a car. They worry about how they can afford to buy healthy food for their kids when
He's
the
on
price
Blue
of food
Sky?
is off the charts.
Yeah.
Funny. I heard Trump speaking for 90 minutes tonight. I didn't hear one word from him about the economic reality facing 60% of our people or the enormous stress that they are living under. 90-minute speech, not one word about the economic reality facing
Yeah,
American
he said it. He
workers.
thinks it's too
But that's
long.
not all.
Yeah.
Today in America, everyone knows that our healthcare system is broken.
Especially
It is
Luigi.
dysfunctional, and it is outrageously expensive.
Yep.
We remain the only wealthy nation on earth not to guarantee health care for all. Mr. President, you really want to make America great again? Then make sure that every American, regardless of income, can go to a doctor or a hospital and not worry about how they're going to pay the bills.
That's true.
President
That'd
Trump,
be helpful.
health care is a human right.
This is, by the way, it's one of the
I
things.
didn't hear one word from you. Not one word. Over 90-minute speech, not one word from you about the health care crisis that is impacting many millions of our people.
He's right about this, I think.
Nor did I hear
I
you
do.
say
I agree with him on this.
Yeah.
why we pay by far the highest prices in the world for
I don't think it's a
prescription
human
drugs,
right, but I think
sometimes
he's
10
right
times
fundamentally.
more than the people in other countries. And why 1 out of 4 Americans are unable to afford the
Mm-hmm.
prescriptions their doctors prescribe. Not one word about the outrageously high cost of prescription drugs. Mr. President, we have nearly 800,000 Americans who are homeless.
Oh.
Over 20 million of our people spend more than half of their limited income on housing. We have a major housing crisis in America. Everyone knows it, apparently, except you. Because in your speech tonight, I didn't hear you mention the housing crisis. Today in America, we have more income and wealth inequality than we've ever had. Three
He's
richest
right.
people in America. The folks Trump invited to stand behind him at his inauguration now own more wealth than the bottom half of our society.
The three people.
170 million Americans.
Three people have more than
Did
170
anyone
people.
out there hear one word from the President of the United States on that enormously important issue, which gets to the very fabric of our society? So few owning so much while so many people suffer. And here's something else the President forgot to discuss. Not only is our life expectancy
going
4
down.
years lower than other wealthy countries, the bottom 50% in this country, the working class of America, on average, live 7 years shorter lives than the top 1%. Got that? In other words, being poor or working class in this country today is a death sentence.
Yeah.
Did you hear any discussion tonight as to why so many
There's probably
of
an
our
element of
people
truth to that.
are living shorter lives than they should?
I've never even heard that statistic
During
before.
his speech tonight, Trump did not have one word to say about how we are going to address the planetary crisis of climate change. The last 10 years, as most Americans
he did. He said,
know,
"Drill, baby, drill,"
have been the warmest ever recorded. And
he,
extreme weather disturbances
I feel like
and
he
natural
addressed it pretty well.
have been taking place all over the world, from California to India, across Europe to North Carolina. And yet, not surprisingly,
the Green New
Trump
scam
had nothing to say about climate change except, I guess, drill, baby, drill. Well, that's going to help a whole lot. And let's be clear. Not only did Trump fail to talk about some of the most important issues facing the working class of America, but the solutions, in quote, he proposed would only make a bad situation even worse. Yep, I did hear Trump talk tonight about some tax breaks for working families.
That's fine for now.
In terms of not taxing tips.
And you'll see the whole drawing tonight. I'm not done yet, but I think that gives you a good idea.
But that is Trump change.
What I was drawing.
And the benefits
some
he's
politics.
going to give.
So he's giving Trump a W.
Have a good
and it doesn't tell the whole story.